ceiling of the NFL, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Ravens and the Dolphins, next on Madden Football.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how their defense played last week. They held their opponents to 3 points, and that was it. If they get anything comparable to that performance, this one's in the bag.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. Leading them out from Texas A&M at quarterback, Kellen Mond.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Tell me about it.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. But Charles, as we've covered,
Kamara 5 weeks. Man, we out of here, man.
To avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a little.
What we finna do?
It's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
What we finna do?
And misses the target, incomplete. Certainly not the start they were looking for offensively, coming off that loss last week.
We really got to depend on team.
Poorly about that, but what they're going to do is look at the defense and say, can you pick us up here? And let's face it, defenses can score. We've seen it, right? They can take the ball away, create a big-time opportunity. Let's see if they can get that done.
Yeah, just something to jumpstart this home crowd. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Leading them out, he played 5 years at the University of Houston, threw for over 100 touchdowns. The rookie Clayton Tune.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other.
There he goes, right side. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ford. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Would have been a perfect game for my boy, dog.
Very quickly to make that play.
Would have been a perfect game for Kamara, man.
Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Dot.
Travis Kelce with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
That was a dot, baby.
Well, we we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
That's good, dog. We starting not to turn the ball over on our first possession.
Get it at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. You know,
you need to put them shoes on.
Time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Harris running straight ahead. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. 3rd and 2. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On 3rd and short, they'll try.
Big man wasn't falling for it.
That one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The loss of a yard that brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 4th down on his
falling for it.
To punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it. It's the team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all.
Ooh, this ain't gonna be a good one.
We've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 69 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Time for the next man up. Even though our next man, they don't be nothing.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's 4th.
Just get up now. I don't care. Get 2.
Gain, 2nd down.
As long as we ain't getting no negative.
At 12 and 3 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ah, man, that was on me. But he can't. They was coming in fast, dog. They was coming in fast.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit.
I couldn't do nothing.
32 teams in the NFL.
Stopping the run.
All right, I'm coming.
It's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses.
Damn, man.
Small doses.
You've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people put on the ground.
As long as you don't turn it over.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. On 1st and 10, here's Mon. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. An option handoff given to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 15 carries, 83 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Here's 2nd and 7. As they've got it as we resume action. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
But you've been quiet lately, right?
Bond going to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Damn, I tried to strip it.
Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They hand this off to Harris, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside
Boy, that ain't no cat.
they will just run and hit.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits. And
Hey, Matt, you gonna challenge that or I'm gonna have to? Oh, you got me fucked up. You better challenge that.
Now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video.
Oh man, boy, y'all bucked me. Oh, you
So
bucked
not
me.
successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they work this
Oh,
down to
bucked me.
5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. On the give, this is Harris. They'll take it into the end zone.
How he got in the end zone?
Najee Harris, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year.
Damn,
The
boy,
Ravens
that's
are an
crazy.
extra point away from evening this one up.
That's crazy.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. That time, a 9-play drive, and it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it out in order to try and get the upset win.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Ford. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason.
Oh, why my man can't do that, bruh?
That situation, they really become
Crazy.
To catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Mon looks to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
That's crazy.
Here's Mon.
That's crazy. Why he ain't pick that? That's crazy.
What I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. And his kick is
crazy.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Go. Go.
Darnay Holmes.
Go. Go.
He will score. Touchdown, Miami. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 14-10. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Patriots leading that one in the second quarter. A touchdown pass there for Derek Carr. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Sam Darnold has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Dak Prescott, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. The lane opens here.
There you go. I was feeling it. 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 I was feeling it, baby. I was feeling it.
Again, open partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's good, and it's 21-10. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams?
Oh, you saved me.
There on the kick return for a touchdown.
Oh,
So
you
let's try
saved
this
me,
again
my
after the
boy.
kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard.
Come on, we're going to tire him out.
And this is a good
Nah, Jay going to give me one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a
He
quick
going to
first
give me
down.
one.
Now Mod. That caught by the rookie tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw here. Toward the sideline.
What the fuck, man? Come on, man. How y'all going to keep giving these niggas these catches, B?
That one goes for 13
You
yards.
just going to keep giving them these catches.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fun.
And the Dolphins rush gets home.
Oh, man. Y'all keep getting it to him.
Samson Abukum make
Let me
now
feed
8
me.
sacks for him on the season. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Out comes the Miami
Already
offensive
dealing with
unit
this
now to get
dude.
set to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that.
I know they do.
You got to watch them a little bit because in coverage,
No, they
may
do.
cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Come on.
They'll keep it
Come
on
on.
the ground.
Come on.
It's 4.
Come on, baby.
Getting this just
Come on,
shy of
baby.
Midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On 1st down.
Oh!
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Drop for a loss on the play by D.J. Johnson. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
That nigga can't. Oh!
It's 4.
What about my honey?
Go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I need my 100 yards, though.
Now it's 3rd down.
Big Clayton Tone. fucking line, dog.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field.
Sometimes it don't even be to him, bro. It be the line, dog.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this
Stop
one.
playing with
You'll
me,
get credit
man.
for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. They'll start out here with the option left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They'll run with Harris. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
That's a new Campbell.
And as they come to the line,
Oh, rookie was getting ran over.
As time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hey now.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here's Mon, they're going for it. And it's incomplete.
Ooh, Simmons.
And they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And boy, possession.
Thank you, Simmons.
With the football already being in the red zone. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there.
Thank you, Simmons.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams getting the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
It was only right. It was only right. You got
the
one.
Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now imagine if I ain't had that kick return. Them 2 kick returns, the score would have literally been 14-10 right now.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Get his ass.
Under pressure is Mon, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position.
I know he's a rookie. First thing he gonna want to do is run. When he don't see nothing, he gonna collapse.
Looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone. Defense gets a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Pop his ass. They ain't gonna want to catch him no more.
Mond out of the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
They ain't want it no more.
Too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Scared.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The throw over the middle taken in. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out.
Got him.
That's going to be intercepted.
Got him. That was a boy. That was a user. Don't do that to me. I literally clicked on that man to get that, bro.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it
I
fly.
literally did that, bro.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this.
You really think this man was gonna go for that?
But that's not a major criticism at all.
That's
Because
crazy.
you had to try it. What you're hoping
That's
for is one of
crazy.
your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Ooh, the juke. And this will be stopped at the 44.
That juke got you there, boy.
7 yards.
Yeah, offense ass. I know. You ain't gotta tell me. Think I don't know my offense ass?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
You want for goddamn Camaro,
Keep it
boy.
on the ground.
You want these
And
shit.
tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ah.
Very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Yeah,
2
we
minutes
did.
left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
How
So the
they
Dolphins have it as
receivers
we're
and quarterback moving, I'm not
scrimmage
giving
to
them no
37
chance.
on 1st and 10. Now a handoff over the middle. It's
Feel
Ford.
me?
And
I
this will
won't
go
give
to
them no
gain of 7
chance.
as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down, it's Ford, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 145 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Get
Up
it.
the middle they go. Ford, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here's Tune to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did.